Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. Orange and welcome to a gaming company stock market update, my friends, on this Sunday, the 10th of January. So it's quite some time that I made a video like this, so I know it's a more specific subject and most of my viewers are into Steam games, into PC gaming, but I always say you need to understand the market behind. You need to understand the stock market. You need to understand what those gaming companies do and why they're doing this, to understand also why games are released as they are released. So that's always very important to keep this in mind, my friends. So therefore I'm going to give you an update about like 10-12 companies, most important gaming companies, but also some new ones. And here on the screen you see the Nasdaq Composite. I will give you some information to this. Of course, my friends, we will also do my comment picker giveaway. We will pick the winner of the Midweek Madness video, so I already have it copied here, the URL. And if I go to get YouTube comments, we have 54, so this goes, this must be better. So normally, guys, you comment so much, so unfortunately you didn't comment this video so much, but doesn't matter. So the winner can get one of the keys down below in the description of this video. And yeah, we're going to do this at the end of this video. So therefore I would say, without further ado, let's jump back to the stock market, to the companies. And here we have the Nasdaq. Also the disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say here is only for information and education purposes only. So please don't buy any stock I'm talking about here. So everything is on you, and I'm just a YouTuber, so you should never buy stock if someone tells you on YouTube anything about this. So okay, let's put this aside. So we have the Nasdaq here, and you remember, guys, we had this little crash in March, so we were nicely going down, and since then what happened, we had a very amazing bull run. So we had this amazing bull run, then we had like a double top. So here it was more or less, everyone thought like, okay, this bull market might be over. Then we had another double top, and then we went up again. So I'm also can show you the line, so that's maybe a little bit easier for starters in the stock market. So, and now we have this huge breakout after the elections in the US. We had this amazing breakout. So okay, now we get in a territory where you can say it's going to be very volatile, and probably we're going to see a market correction. So but this is only what I say. Other people have other opinions. They think this will go on forever. So but of course, will it go on forever? I don't think so. I think we're going to see a market correction of like 10-15% at least, back to under the 1200, and even maybe under the 1100. So this is all possible. All right, so let's start with the first stock. The first stock I'm going to talk about is Activision Blizzard. Activision Blizzard is doing very good, my friends. They are doing very good. With all the Call of Duty franchise at the moment, they have really turned the modern or the Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, into a cash machine. So this is amazing what's going on there. And then the new Diablo Immortal for mobile is also coming out, so you can definitely expect Activision stock performing very good in the future. And disclaimer, I'm invested in Activision, so I'm keeping it long term, so I'm not trying to trade it here. So even if I expect some sort of market correction, I will not trade it. So for now, I would say I bought it somewhere here, so I made a nice profit for now. But yeah, it's not one of those stocks that goes like crazy. You can see it here. It was actually consolidating and had then this nice breakout. So with the overall market situation. But yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. And then we have Nintendo. I'm not invested in Nintendo. I always say I'm actually not a big fan of Nintendo consoles in the last years and Nintendo games, but I know that they're popular with the younger folks. So, and you can see here, also I put the line here, you can see actually it really had an amazing breakout. Nintendo, now we have an all-time high since 2007. So also here, that's the Japanese stock market, or linked to the Japanese stock market. Obviously we will also see here at one point some sort of correction. Also crazy how this developed. So, and then Nintendo will bring out an HD Switch in the near future. And probably this, yeah, I don't think it will be such a success. I mean, Nintendo had a big success now with Animal Crossing. Sorry, I had to drink something. And I probably think this will continue. But yeah, I'm not invested. And then we have Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts, this chart really doesn't look good. When you see all of the other charts, all of the other companies having this amazing breakout, and then you see Electronic Arts just back to a double top and not even at an all-time high in this market situation. It looks very, very bad. So Electronic Arts recently or bought a Codemaster. So can Codemaster help Electronic Arts to grow? I'm not really sure. So for me, Electronic Arts has some big issues with their games, so they definitely have to reconsider their strategy. Bringing every year a new sports game, a new FIFA is, in my opinion, not really the way to go, and they definitely need to build up some new franchises, and not only Battlefront or Battlefield or other Star Wars games. So they have to come up with some more creative games. So, but for now, I would say definitely I wouldn't buy Electronic Arts. Yeah, you remember Apex Legends was giving them a push, but that's all actually. Then we have Take-Two Interactive, my friend. So yeah, very quickly to Take-Two Interactive, the Red Dead Redemption GTA guys. So GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption Online, they're still a big cash machine. They're working like a charm. So also here breakout, you can see it's pretty amazing what actually happened. That this stock is really growing like crazy since 2017. So here, of course, we had this also in end of 2018. We had this nice pullback, but after this, with a consolidation, we were starting to have the breakout in 2020. So a lot of people still like this stock. So if GTA 6 comes out, you can expect actually much higher valuations, I personally think. Would I buy Take-Two Interactive at this valuation? No, I wouldn't. So that's my opinion. And then Ubisoft, also very sad story actually. So they bring out kind of good games, so I like their games. I like the new Assassin's Creed, also think the new Watch Dogs Legion is kind of good, and Immortals Phoenix is good. But you see the stock is actually here kind of trading sideways. I mean, it's a French stock, it's at the Paris Stock Exchange, it's mostly traded. So that's maybe the problem for Ubisoft as well. So it should be actually, if it would be at the Nasdaq, it would be definitely over 100. But that's so the European issue, let's say it like this. And I personally think Ubisoft is way too much highlighting or paying attention to some stupid ideas by the management. They're excusing themselves constantly for something the management is doing, and they should concentrate on developing games and make good games and make some cash for the shareholders, of course. So therefore, for me, Ubisoft is definitely not a buy. I wouldn't purchase Ubisoft. And then Capcom. I mean, look at Capcom. This looks like at one point someone was just finding out that Capcom exists, some fund, some hedge fund, and then they bought all the Capcom stocks. I mean, look at those gaps. That's like crazy. So it's starting to get in a bubble territory. So in my opinion, I wouldn't invest now in Capcom, but I also said it already here. But yeah, that's bubble territory. Take care if you're going to consider to invest in Capcom. Then we have CD Projekt. So disclaimer, I bought CD Projekt around 271, so I'm in the minus obviously. But CD Projekt Cyberpunk was not the game that people expected. So we had now the pullback. We're more or less there where we have been at March 13 at the crash. So that's where we said actually for all the investors in CD Projekt that bought the stock maybe here in 2019. But guys, you always knew that if Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, it will not be it. I mean, that's the news here. That's the build up since 2017. That's the build up to Cyberpunk 2077. Then the game comes out. So game gets, or better said, that's the build up. Game gets overall a little crash, but then the hype builds up, and then game gets postponed stock falls, game comes out, and you see this. So that, I was really expecting this, and I knew it. So I was never since I like Cyberpunk, I like The Witcher 3, but I knew buying it at this valuation is kind of not the smart move. Therefore, I decided to wait. And here I see now some opportunity, or I saw some opportunity for me. So it's a long-term trend. So I guess we will like. Or let's expect like 3-4 months, then we're going to see maybe some upturn again. So, but highly speculative. Then we have Zynga mobile phone company, also almost all-time high, so not a lot to say about this. So it's, I would say overall it's a good stock if you like mobile games and you think that's the future, so definitely a stock to invest in. Tencent Holding, I'm not a holder of Tencent Holding anymore, shareholder, so I sold it around here. So for me, Tencent Holding has a huge China issue, so therefore I wouldn't invest in Tencent Holding. So keep your feet calm, guys. So you will see, if you want to invest in Tencent Holding, you're going to see $50 again or something like this. So don't really chase this now, it doesn't make sense. Then we have Nvidia Corporation. So I sold my Nvidia Corporation somewhere around here. Yeah, now you would say, oh, that's so stupid. But on the other hand, I got 100% out of it since I bought it really at the bottom, and then I got like 100% out of my Nvidia position. Yeah, after this it went crazy, and now we are more or less in an extreme overvaluation. So we're in a consolidating phase that you can see here that we tried 2 times to get through the top. That's actually really from technical point of view, this looks very interesting. So I guess if we're going to see an overall market correction, Nvidia will go down more or less to 400 or something like this. So and then everyone that wants to buy an Nvidia graphics card at the moment gets the same message. So you can pay a lot on eBay on the reseller pages, or you have to wait like 3-4 months. So that's the case for me. I want to purchase a new Nvidia graphics card, but I already think the 3080 Ti is coming out soon. So why would I now even purchase the 3090? Then we have Microsoft. You also see now trading like Nvidia, so the big stocks, so the big tech companies. So Microsoft is not going to gain anything from Xbox Series X or etc. So Microsoft is mostly, of course, for Windows and cloud services now. So also you see Steam is dropping down, so sideways, and I guess we also will see a market correction pull down from Microsoft. So stay, yeah, a disclaimer, I'm invested in Microsoft. So. And 11-Bit Studios, a Polish company, made Frozen Punk and some Children of Morta, etc., published those games. Yeah, here there was a huge hype in German stock market groups, so therefore you can see this absolute crazy pull up. So since then it's consolidating nicely downward, so maybe that's a stock you can put in your basket at around 70, but I wouldn't buy it here. So no financial advice, guys. So overall, honestly, don't buy this stock. So Sony Corporation, who would have thought this, guys? Look at Sony. So they actually did well, I would say. I mean, no one expected Sony, such an old company. So look at this here, from 2018 to 2019, really bad. And since then actually also profited nicely from this last bull run. So yeah, PlayStation 5 came out. I mean, PlayStation 5 is now Sony's most important product or consumer product. And yeah, would be nice if they would produce enough that finally everyone can purchase one. Then we have Unity. I was in Unity. I bought it around $90. So, and I sold it around here, $140-$50. So, of course, Unity is a engine developer platform stock. that it's a great idea behind the company, but it was doubling way too fast. It's one of those disruptive emerging technology stocks. Therefore, it's a little bit problematic to get in now with this high valuation. So it's consolidating here a little bit, but I'm not really trusting it. So otherwise I would have gone back in, since I really like the stock. I think like 120 something, around about 120 would be a good point to get in again, but now I think it's a bit overvaluated. And then we have Corsair Gaming as well. I'm a big fan of Corsair products, so also I was in Corsair. I bought it around about here, around about $25, and then I sold it around about $39-40. So also made a nice huge profit with Corsair Gaming. So I mean, look at this, guys. This was crazy. This candle up, it was crazy. And yeah, it's consolidating now a little bit. I expect also with the overall market situation that goes down. But on the other hand, I would say it might be a purchase if it, well, here definitely at 27, it's for me definitely a purchase, so I might get back in. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm also going to put you some timestamps that you get information through each of the stocks I talked about. And then I would say let's get the YouTube comments and make the comment picker Steam key giveaway. So start the raffle, and the winner is Yigid Alpsisik. Third comment and fourth like, so welcome my friend, you won one of the Steam keys down below in the description of this video. So make sure to write me an email to gamingwithmrorange@gmail.com. You find the email address in the description of my channel, and then please tell me also which key you like, one of the keys that I have in the description of this video, and then I give you a little verification task, and then you can get your key and everything's fine. And guys, if you want to win the next time, please make sure to comment, like this video, and yeah, of course subscribe to my channel and invite all your friends. This would be awesome. And then I'm leaving it here for this Sunday, and see you the next time. Monday comes, the next Midweek Madness comes, the next weekend videos come, and the next sale videos come. So, but of course, write me also down below if you enjoy this kind of stock market gaming company video. So it's a bit more a special topic, but I really like to talk about it. As you can see, I can talk about for hours about the subject. So therefore write down below in the commentary section if you enjoy this. So alright guys, so thank you very much. See you the next time. Bye bye.